shout it shy. Been in the field, had to earn my stripes. Ain't got time to wait, go. Holy water, no fame, go. But by strikes, he made it right. Put on my Burberry coat, yeah. Burberry coat, Burberry coat, yeah. Burberry coat, Burberry coat, yeah. Burberry coat, Burberry coat, Burberry coat, yeah. Holy water from the spirit is flowing in me and I can't complain. Ever since I give it all to God, no cap, I ain't living the same. You see the stripes on his back, he paid a price, was never in vain. Ain't no reason for me to go back, I'm moving on and changing my way. I'm in the 305, it's always heated, I'm feeling like Mike on the beat, I'ma beat it. Please excuse me if I get too conceited, I'm working on my pride, it's hard to just leave it. Leaning on God, that's just my kind of healing. I walk through the fire, never stay between it. Died on the cross, all I wouldn't believe it. I put on the coat, make sure I scare my demons. Hey, I know what it takes, I'm saved by his grace. Cause ain't no more Judas, we learn from mistakes. Through him I'ma shine like diamonds I blame. A certified boy, treat the boy like a Drake. Working all night for the rest of my day. Don't think it twice cause I'm walking by faith. You see the stripes, we highly in favor. He grabbed my sins and he took them away. Let's ride.
What up to the chat? What's cracking? How's it going? Happy Monday. Ward Wills, you're gonna get played first today. Yeah, shout out to Man United for not losing today. I'm explaining how everything goes in a second. Let me just finish eating this raisin. Put my headphones on. Burberry coat indeed. Right now we're listening to songs that I have found on my Twitch stream specifically. So, just be aware these are songs that we found right here on Twitch. What up, Ward Wills? Really staying a winner with Liverpool injected in my veins. Wow, this must be a big day for all you Man United fans out there. Congrats on the first win of the season. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know you could do it. Most people have an issue with gifting from mobile. Oh, you guys already got the subs going. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna turn on the camera in a second and we can get going. Let me just put this in the Discord and let everybody know we're about to get it popping. Also, I'm writing down your names. Don't worry. Tottenham's looking great. Tottenham's looking shit. Arsenal's looking great. Top of the league. Taking Arsenal down. Kenny, you need to chill. You gotta chill on that one in the chat. We'll take no Arsenal slander in the chat here. No fears, I sleep peacefully. With you beside me, dream come true, how could I be? If you are here in the chat, if you want to guarantee a song gets played today and gets bumped up in the queue, the best thing you can do is subscribe or get to sub. We don't have a particularly long queue today for what it's worth as well. So if you want to get your submissions in and you have it, make sure you hit command feedback or command submit at any point. We'll be able to check those out. Right now we're listening to songs that I have found on the Twitch stream. Hey, look. No Arsenal slander in the chat. Yuki, you got a song for me today, bro? I see nothing in the Google form. Let me know. Frisco LaRoche, tapped in, what up? It's good to see you. Let me just put this in the Discord, we're finna turn that in. Oh God. Look, man. I can appreciate all the teams in the Premier League because if we're being honest, the Premier League is the best league in the world. It is by far the most enjoyable with the highest level of competition. So if you're in the Premier League, I appreciate you, period. Let's just get that straight. That being said, yes, I am a Gunner. Come on, you Gunners. Top of the league. Look, Tova, you shouldn't like Ryu either. He's a Tottenham fan. All I'm saying is, okay, we gotta figure out the miking situation here, so that I'm not hidden behind it. Yeah, the Premier League is by far the best league in the world. Like, it's not really even a competition, right? Like, best players in the world, best teams in the world. You see, what do you guys think? in the chat. You like the rearrangement? We got some shit on the walls too. Hey, look. Hey, boom, 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 boom. When MLS exists, come on. It's not even in the conversation yet. I put Bundesliga above the MLS, and Bundesliga is pretty shit. Looks good, right? I'm pretty happy with the room rearrangement. So, you know, you can see all my graphic novels and my vinyls back here. It's nice, right? It's a nice change. Ed, I got you, my dude. Again, if you are here in the chat, the best thing to do if you want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today is to subscribe or gift a sub. As you can see, we got a bit of a shorter queue than usual today. Shout out MLS, Toronto FC. All right. I can't be mad at that. We just signed Matt Turner from the MLS, so there are players in the MLS that are pretty fire. I will say, there are players there, but the teams and the gameplay style is not something I'm a huge fan of, if that makes sense. It's a lot of running, not a lot of finesse. It's a lot of speed. And whenever they put the highlights on like Bleacher Report, right? This is the issue I have with MLS. They be putting these highlights on Bleacher Report, and it's like the most lucky shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll be someone hitting the shot from like 40 yards out, but like they didn't really mean to hit the target. They've just smashed the ball, and somehow it's luckily worked its way in. That's what I always feel like I'm seeing. I don't know about y'all, but that's my experience. That's my MLS experience right there. But one thing I do love, and I will stand by this till I die, I love that soccer is becoming more of a sport in this country in general. Guys, we gotta figure this fucking. Is this better? Oh, that's way better. That's way better. Sorry, we gotta figure out the framing and everything. Make sure it looks good for you guys. All right, so if you're new here, welcome to Kayvan's house. It's nice to have you. I will be changing some streams around in my schedule in the next couple of weeks because I am getting married on September 4th. So because of that, expect some stuff. Like this Friday, I'm not going to be streaming on Friday. I'm either going to stream on Thursday or on Saturday. Yeah, that's what the players are good. Like Sergio Dest is an MLS player or American player. He's fantastic, right? Anyway, so getting married in 2 weeks. This Friday I'm out because I got to take the dog to the vet, right? Next Monday I'm here. The next Friday after that I'm out because it's my birthday. I got guests in town, so I can't do it. But I'm going to move this Fridays we'll move to either Thursday or Saturday. And I might add another extra stream just in there, maybe. So if I do Thursday this week, I might do Thursday and Saturday this week instead, just to make up for missed streams. So just keep an eye out on the Discord if you're in there. Keep an eye on socials if you're following me. And you will see those updates on when those additional streams will happen and when I'm going to move them to. I got my Louboutin situation straight. I ended up buying Dior shoes, like a bougie bitch. And I'm very happy with them. So fuck Louboutin, it's Dior all motherfucking day. No, we just moved my entire office, so you can't see it, but the window is over here, right? I used to be up against the window facing to the back of the room. So we just flipped the entire room. I'm sitting where my bookshelf used to be, and then we moved the bookshelf behind so that we could just have this lovely display of things. You know, up there we got a Steve Harrington statue with the Gibbs thing. I can't remember what it's called, like a Quasimodo. We got a Quasimodo up there. We got a bunch of vinyls and graphic novels behind me because that's just what I love. So all of this stuff in the back is just stuff that I enjoy. You know what I mean? Like beyond music stuff. It is a mixture of records and comic books and anime, but I love those things, so they're back there. And then on the wall we got a platinum plaque, which is cool too. So it's good. All right, I'm sorry. We've been wasting time. So I'm gonna explain how everything goes for everybody who's new in here. If you are in here, do me a quick favor, hit this tweet link, tell your friends to come hang out, tell them that we are listening to great music today. If you haven't submitted yet, make sure you get your song submissions in. This is the forum. It's growing as we go. And if you want to guarantee your song gets played today, the best thing you can do is either subscribe or gift a sub. That will get you bumped up like these first 5 names. It took me a second to count those. What up, Niwola? Welcome for the first time. Sauce God, welcome for the first time. Welcome to all the first-time chatters. You are in my house, literally with me at my desk. I sit here all day. Welcome. Now That's 6. Is it? No, 6 to 1. 56 to 61 is 5. Oh, no, it is 6. It's 6. So look, I'm going to tell you straight. Math, not really my strong suit. I'm not going to give you any math feedback, but what we will do today is we're going to be listening to your music submissions from this form for the next 2 hours, so from 6 to 8. I'm going to be giving you feedback on songs, as is the rest of the community underneath me in the chat. So the biggest thing to keep in mind is, as we are doing this, please give us your feedback, but make sure you're respectful about it. The goal here is to really create more of a safe space in comparison to some of the other streams I've been in, where people in the chat will be like, that's garbage, that's ours, roar. We don't want any of that. This is about empowering artists, encouraging them, and also teaching them how they can be better. So if you are here, you are going to get feedback. Just be aware. Posture check, motherfucker, fine, Nivea. Just be aware you are going to get feedback on your songs. Do with it what you will. Again, take everything with a pinch of salt. Like, this is just my opinion. This is just our opinions. And at the end of the day, you can do what you want. Okay? Next thing. So subs get bumped. I already talked about that. Fresh Picks updates coming this week. So if you haven't submitted your audio Mac links in the Discord, make sure you do that. I'll be looking at those this week and finalizing that playlist. And then you will get a nice revamp, a new rebrand on that playlist as well this week, so keep an eye out for that one. And then last thing, if you have not submitted your music and you have an EP or a project coming up soon, make sure you get in the Discord. Look for the listening party submissions form. I will be listening to those. I will be looking at those submissions, and we will be picking somebody for a listening party in the Discord, which shout out to Kev Speaks Truth, my Discord moderator, for coming up with that amazing idea. We'll do some cool stuff for that as well, so keep your eyes open. It'll be post-wedding, but I'm going to be listening and looking at those submissions in the future. Raw Moody, thank you for the sub. Let me know. Oh, you're in Greece. Sheesh. Skybox Kenny says Kayvan didn't put me on the playlist. You don't know that. I haven't done it yet. You might be on the draft playlist. I went through the draft playlist today and was listening to stuff again, so there's definitely a chance. I'm just saying. And here's the thing, too, is like, if I don't put you on the playlist one time, keep submitting music, because I love to hear artists grow over time as well. I'm just saying. Keep submitting. Yeah, I love this. I love these vibes. All right. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I'll be pulling up songs. I'll be pulling up socials as we go. If you rock with these songs, make sure you go follow the artist as well. I'll be pulling up socials. And then, yeah, let's get into it. Let us know what you think of these songs in the chat. And if at any point you want to subscribe or gift us up, that'll still get you bumped up, as well as at any point if you want to submit, just hit command, feedback, command, submit, and that will give you the link to submit your music. All right, this is Millennia by Ward Wills, produced by Broadsword. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let's go. Bro, you're on Crete? The island of Crete? Put me in the G League playlist. I don't have one of those, but we are going to bring back the community playlist soon as well. So keep your eyes open for any updates about the community playlist. Basically, join the Discord. There's opportunities. Montgomery TTV says, sheesh. Welcome in. It's nice to have you for the first time. Welcome to my crib. If you want to submit a song, just hit command feedback or command submit at any point, and that'll give you the Google form. Legacy King, thanks for the follow. Strong start already, I agree. This is nice. It's got a nice vibe to it. I like a lot of the processing on the vocal. It's really tastefully done. Okay, let feedback on the final mix of this track, and if possible, any advice on releasing it. When is it coming out? Have you scheduled it? If you haven't scheduled it, oh, we got a live MGMT in the chat. What do you got for me today, Shane? 15 months. You are a real one. Yeah, it shouldn't be scheduled because there's an open verse on it, feels like. Is this an open verse? Like, this can't be finished there, right? If this is an open verse, I would just take this out if you're not planning on filling it. Madera, I'll sing a song of your choice. Name an artist. Maybe Justin Bieber. They're pretty hard. So I really like the mix of this, honestly. It's definitely a vibe. Called Classic Hello. Love the vocals. I love the vocals a lot and the production style. A lot of cool little production moments in it. Prophet Xavier, you got 2 for me, bro? What you do? Mix is crazy. I agree with you, Ron Moody. Advice on releasing it, honestly, I mean, make sure it's scheduled out in advance. Make sure you push it going into release, push the pre-save going into release. Make sure you have content ready to go afterwards, visualizers, videos, content like video content, breakdowns, all that kind of stuff. But generally, I don't have too much feedback on the mix. The one section that I would think about is that open section. Either take it out arrangement-wise or fill it with something, but leaving it empty is a bit weird. I'm cool with the length of the song. I'm cool with the arrangement of the song other than this little part right here, which you can kind of see me highlighting on the SoundCloud WAV file. This little part, I would just do something with it. I would probably just cut it out, to be honest. I don't know that it needs it. Yeah, because it goes hook into this like section right here, but I would just cut that section out and skip to this next part. Yeah, if you want the empty space for a build, definitely add some vocal layers. I agree with Ryu, but if it's not there for like a build, just take it out. It doesn't really bring too much except length to the song, and if you cap that at like 2 minutes and 45 seconds or 2 minutes and 35 seconds, wherever it's going to end up after taking that section out, the shortest song is going to be easily digestible. It'll be like, it kind of like feels, it is there for a build. So if you're going to do it for a build, put some sort of vocals in there, and it needs to build more than it does. Like break it down further than it goes. You know what I mean? Maybe a pre-chorus, but then you would kind of have to repeat that at another point for it to be a pre-chorus. But if it is kind of there for a build, maybe it doesn't need to break down further. Definitely vocal layers. I don't. It's really up to you, because like at the end of the day, like I would go shorter. Like it doesn't feel like a necessary part of the song to me personally. Like I feel like the point you're trying to get across through the song and the feeling of the song gets there without that part in it, for me. So just on like from like a commercial standpoint, like yeah, a shorter song is probably gonna perform better because people are gonna have to listen to it for less time, and like they might come back to it because they want it more. You know what I mean? Like, so I generally lean shorter today because people's attention spans are so short in general. So I would say cut it out personally. But stylistically, if it's a thing that you want to keep in, then do that also. You know what I mean? Like that final decision definitely comes down to you. It's not gonna, like, I wouldn't say it's so big of a deal that if you didn't take it out, no one's gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think it's like that. But for me personally, I'll probably just cut that part out if it's not needed, because it doesn't really add or detract that much from the song other than extra space. Now, if you do something with the build and it's really beautiful from a vocal layering standpoint, keep it, because then it'll be a cool extra moment in the song. But if not, it's okay if you get rid of it. That's really my point. Anyway, regardless, a very strong start, because I enjoyed the song a lot, and there was a lot about it that I enjoyed, about your mix, about your vocal, about the arrangement, the feeling overall. Ward Wills on Instagram, if you're rocking with that, make sure you go fill him. Don't do that. Go follow him just like I am already. Don't go fill him. That's a weird thing to say on stream. Ward Wills, solid start. Next up, we got Mute Key, who is literally on his way to move to college right now, which is fucking cool. Congratulations again. I know we keep saying it every stream. Congratulations to you again, Mute Key. This one's called Off My Mind. Let me know what you think. This kid is 18. He produces a lot of his own stuff. And it's fire, honestly. I really appreciate that he does all of that. College is fun. It can be fun anyway. So congrats again. Shout out to Mute Key. Congrats to you, bro.
Please don't ask me to ask out my
Oh no, I said Phil, not feel. Phil is even worse. I feel like Mute Key captures just what it's like to be young in a way that's so fun and enjoyable every time. Nintendo Wii type beat.
but they came to an end. Had to switch out the lens so I could get me a Benz. Go get you a
It's really fun, right? Every time we put his music on, it makes me smile. That's like the thing I take away from it every time. Shit makes me smile.
You know I'm flying like my name is Celebi. I ain't even got no enemies. Yeah, I've been grinding, I got me some traction.
Alright, let us know what you think in the chat.
Me and my homies were staring at faction. Minus the haters, I call those
Yeah,
subtraction.
Texas to New York, what a move. Gives me channel vibes, yeah, definitely. Love the bounce off the jump, says Raw Moody. Lil Yachty says Skybox Kenny.
Getting all these girls up off my mind. Please don't ask me to
Bubblegum Trap says Lip Mem Gypsy. That's a funny tone. I've never heard that one before. Official mute key on Instagram if you're rocking with this one. You're not in the city, right? You're going upstate? Okay. Feedback on this guy, because I know this is the feature on your song and he might take something from this. Needs a little bit of work on his tone. It's a little nasal. He needs to open up a little bit and have it come from his diaphragm. Say it with his chest, say it with his gut, you know what I mean? It'll just make it come across a little bit more sweet as an overall tone thing. It's hard to get out of that, but if anything, tone was a little nasally, that's all.
Getting all these girls up off my mind. Please don't ask me to ask out my crush.
Is that what people call them? Bubblegum Trap? I didn't know that.
Trying to get that dope boy, get a
I guess I never really thought. I just always was like, oh, he's a rapper. You sound like you're reading. Yeah, definitely. That's the other thing, but that's just something that comes with practice. Like, honestly, like, Mukey's 18. I would imagine this ILY Kari kid is also, like, young as fuck, right? Like, he looks hella young. He looks hella young, so I'm not mad at it. Like, 290, he's still figuring it out. He's 3 p.m. streams away, but oh, yeah, that's right, because you're on the West Coast now. Congrats on your move to the West Coast. Official mute key on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. It's an easy follow for me. I'm definitely keeping up with this kid, because at 18, to be making music that good and that fun, that enjoyable, oof. Oh, 11 p.m. in the UK. Yeah, look, I'm trying to sit in the middle. 6 p.m. Eastern time is when I get off work. So I get off work, I clock in here. Boom. What up, Alexander? How you doing? Ed says that was litty. I agree. Again, if you want to guarantee your song gets played today, you want to get bumped up the stream, best thing you can do is subscribe or gift a sub. If you are here in the chat, make sure you hit command feedback or command submit to submit your songs. And the last 15 minutes of the stream is actually always dedicated to people who are here in the chat still, and I bump songs up for free. So if you are still here in the chat, stick around for the last 15 minutes of the stream, and there is another opportunity for you if you don't want to spend any money, which is fine. I'm not here to take your bread. But if you want to give it to me, you're going to get a reward. That's all. Oh, mute key, everyone was saying good things, bro. Last Night by Jay McCall, let us know what you think.
Last night, I was tripping, thinking of too much. What was my bad?
Oh, nice. Beautiful voice. 84 monthly listeners, so go tap in right now.
Last night, I was tripping, thinking of too much. What was my
ads got you fucked up? Subscribe or give yourself, that also takes those ads away.
Now them zips is bricks on bricks until I get my bag.
Tax collector never.
All I know is you should
fuck the IRS.
Like it's your last.
Don't tell him I said it.
100 with X in the lane, give a fuck by the red light. Yeah. The whip is so smooth like your boy, like my shoe, know the pain nice. Yeah.
Hey, this is fire. I definitely just put this in my songs I found on Twitch playlist on Spotify. And I will be sharing this one on TikTok when I get to it.
Man, I live our damn life. Roll with a few top dogs. Every walk through a fair price. This is real life. Made just under 10 in a month. I thank God cause the bread right. And that's every night.
Hey, yo, thank you for the follow.
You can't keep up with me. I need all of the time cause right now it ain't free. And I mean that on price.
I know that name.
Weekly. I had some hoes try to cheat me. I know some niggas that's hoes too. I know some now wanna beat me. I know some now that I used to call fam acting boozy cause now they on TV.
Oh yeah, this is real smooth. I like this one a lot. There's a lot that I like about this. Lyrics are great. Flow is great. Vocal tone is...
But it was just last night. I was
really nailed your vocal tone.
Too much. What was my past like?
Yeah, absolutely. Resubscribe does bump you up as well.
Now, but nigga, that's like, now them zips is bricks on bricks until I get my bag right. All I know is you should live this shit like it's your last night. Eating so good today, healthy. She said I'm organic, so much that is sweet. Fucking with
hey, if you're rocking with this one, make sure you go follow my Instagram. And shout out to Prophet Xavier as well for this Super 5 production, bro.
Nike, but I'm elite.
Art is not free on Instagram. Man, I fucking love that. Silas Rowe, what's up? Welcome for the first time. Hey, MWN, how do I say your name? I want to make sure I say it right. Carl Hooch, I love this perfect nighttime driving tune. Yes. It is a tune, fam. An absolute tune.
Still got some bricks, not for bargain. I'm picking up my deposits. You couldn't know nothing about this. I'm on my target. Remember they said I won't hit it. Now calling me like they've been rocking. Ain't felt this damn good in a minute. And I'ma go get it, go get it, go get it until it's my last night. I was tripping, thinking of too much. What was my past life?
Hey, this one feels so good, man. Honestly. Wannabe. I want to make sure I say it right.
Get my bag right. All I know is you should live.
Marcus, this first time here, bro. Submitted 12 views. Hey, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for joining us. Coming to join this community. There's great people in here. Make sure you tap in with everybody else in here too. Anything Phil, you welcome for the first time. I'm glad you think it's hard. Alright, they have a single dropping this Friday. Make sure you drop that pre-save in the chat for us. And if you are here and you're enjoying it, go hit that pre-save too, because those make a difference, okay? Again, this is Art is Not Free on Instagram. And if you want to follow the producer, Mr. Prof Xavier, you can do that as well by going to Prof Xavier 2 R's on Instagram. It's an easy follow. I really like this a lot, man. This is such a nice vibe overall. 84 monthly listens is crazy, bro. Crazy. All right, let's keep it rolling. Ed, up next. Eduxa. This is that Lakeshore Drive music. It definitely is that Lakeshore Drive music, 100%. Are you from Chicago, Rami? Where is everybody from? Let us know in the chat. I know we got some people from the UK in here. We got some US-based folks in here as well. This is Ed and Angelica Cruz Soba demo. Let us know what you think in the chat.
I don't screw around no more. I just sit in my room, been thinking of you.
If you did just join us, one of the things we like to do here is give creative feedback and constructive feedback. So if you are doing that, be kind. That's it. Be respectful of everybody, all right? Bratzel says Montreal. Just seems in Australia. Legacies in California. We got Detroit/LA. We got Brooklyn in the building. This is cool, bro. This is very like. This is very TV show. Let's put this in a Pretty Little Liars, bro. Yo, what up, Kid Overkill? We got Chicago. We got Portland in the chat.
I will be by your side, baby, don't cry.
More vocal harmonies. That's what I need in this one. Especially in these moments right here. In these builds. A little bit more. We got London in the chat. Do we get pumped up and staying up? Like, it depends. If you stay for the next hour and 15 minutes, absolutely. If not, we do the selfish thing. Gifting definitely great sync opportunity here. I love the what is it? Who knows the music theory? Arabic scales. What are they called? Phrygian scales. Use of Phrygian scales in the vocal melodies of Route 5. Definitely more stacks to Drive to the Man. I would agree with that as well. New Prince of Persia soundtrack. Hey, shout out to my Persians. My people. My Persian people. That's just me. We got Maryland in the chat. Brian, I got you.
Thinking about all the losses we've been through. Just want someone to see me for who I am and not who they want me to be.
Definitely more vocal runs in the background.
Who I am, no matter what anybody says, you gotta get over.
Is that right? Did I fuck that up?
I can't be your queen, no matter what. I can't be by your side, baby, don't cry.
Movie TV vibes to try. I can see this in like a commercial as well, like car commercials, that kind of stuff, like perfume commercials. It needs a little bit of cleaning up on the vocal, like tune those vocals a little bit, smooth them out, just on that side of things. But other than that, it's really just adding more vocal stacks. I think that'll help build it out. Strings I like in there too, just like the instrumental build could be a little bit more impactful to there. but I think in the mix it's a little hidden behind everything else. So it's just like making sure dynamically it really builds into those moments of like those big string arrangements and those big vocal arrangements. That's really it. But I see what you're going for. I like the ideas that you're going for. Just polishing it all so that it feels as big as it is. And like I can tell the layers are there, but in that mix it's just making everything sound more full as a whole. And then it would be the same thing I think with the vocal stacks. But overall, I'm not mad at that at all. I think it's got a lot of potential, especially on the sync side of things, in TV and film, but also in commercials, that kind of stuff. It just has that like big theatrical feel to it that like I think works really well. And like I'm saying this, I've never really done sync or anything like that, but this is just my opinion from what I hear and like what I hear on TV and shit. Like I watch a lot of TV, right? So like to me, I could see it fitting in a lot of places. That's all. I'll fuck with it. Every song I showed you. What, the mix? I'm just we've been singing, but that's a good thing. I mean, honestly, like bro, like you'll make way more money doing that than you will like pushing music as an artist. Like truthfully, you get not a bad gateway. Come on now. All right, we got it. Yeah, you'll get way more of a bag off the sync shit than you will off of releasing music and just making off royalties, unless the thing is a hit, right? You smash, like boom. But like realistically, you get a bag off the sync side. So I'd never be up. Like that's a good thing. Crib Tracks by Moses up next. Let us know what you think of the chat, as always.
Yeah.
Albany, that's what I thought.
You feel me? You know that feeling you want me to rap, Crib?
I did not get you yet, but I'm waiting for that notification to come through, so I got you when it happens. I see you have the thing, though.
You don't even feel like going to bed.
Music libraries that fit your style is definitely a big one.
I feel like that's what I'm always on.
All right, Crib Tracks by Moses, let us know what you think.
All my socks mismatched, lit past one, roll a blunt, blow my bitch back. Nothing in the fridge except the Kit Kat, bro. I gotta live, bring a gift, that's the Crib Tax.
How does those
all my socks mismatched, lit past one, roll a blunt, blow my bitch back.
It's pretty fire, honestly.
Bro, I gotta live,
to be like, I got big off the sync side. I mean, then you got the money to do whatever the fuck you want.
Give back, talking about the type to make you realize your shit whack.
Jassim says sheesh. Brad says this is vibey. I like this too. I wish the vocal mix was just a touch cleaner. But I like the overall vibe of it. I actually think your voice is really great. Oh, we don't use that word in songs anymore because it's ableist. That's all. I'm trying to get people. Me and my wife's been trying not to say it. I'm trying to get people off that word too. Oh, it's Jackie? Sorry, Jackie. Not Jassim. But Jassim is a pretty cool name, too. Yeah, vocal sounds a bit dry. That's what I mean. It could be a little bit more just like polished again. But overall, I'm not mad at it, you know? I think the delivery is actually really fire. You actually have a super nice like rap voice, so I feel like that's an uphill battle for a lot of people. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the social on the last one. Edux 3 R's on Instagram for the last song if you're rocking with it. Or if you're looking for a great producer to work with. Because he do be doing that too. And then Moses the Marauder on Instagram for this one. Brooklyn to Chicago or from Chicago.
Rolling up in the booth, you feel me? These motherfuckers in New York. We out fucking side.
We out fucking side. That's the most New York shit ever, bro. August Brody, thank you. All right, let me make sure I get some of you guys on this queue really quickly because I missed a couple. Carl Hooch, you are pretty close to the top though, for what it's worth. So if we do get into some organics, which we might today, then there you go. You might get in there. I'm going to fix this queue really quickly while we listen to these Nivea beats. So Nivea is an amazing producer from the UK. I think he's absolutely fantastic. Carl Hooch, you should tap in. He's in London. He does all kinds of different styles. One of the things I love the most about listening to him on stream is that he sends us beat medleys. So he'll give us a bunch of different vibes in one little ting. So the last submission, you told me that maybe you might be my favorite producer. You're definitely up there. So here we go. This is Nivea. Let us know what you think in the chat. Make sure you tap in because he's fucking fire.
Hey yo, Eric, bring them girls to the stage, cause somebody's getting paid. And free big slime out the cage. And Shorty tried to play it cool, but now she wish she would've stayed.
I have not played 571 yet. Beats by Nivea on Instagram, go follow.
Love my guys, I wouldn't trade. From the cradle to the grave. Gordo got me on a wave. And got me on a wave.
Yeah, so I grew up in the UK, so I got a lot of love for people in the UK in general.
All that pumping up your chest.
But, bruh, you are phenomenal. 40 viewers in the chat, let's fucking go. This is Drake, but Nivea produced it. So he ripped the acapella, made a new beat. I know you're from the UK, Carl. We talked about this on stream. Hey, hey. No, the voice was Drake. So he ripped the acapella from Drake and put it over the beat. He's super hard though. I knew this was fire from the moment it started. Well, here you go. Here's another one from Nivea.
Nivea, is that you?
Yeah, Brian, I got you, bro. Nah, this is a completely different beat. Oof. Nivea. Bro, honestly, you're going to send me a pack of beats one day. I'm just going to make a song of one and not tell you. And I'm going to send it back to you, and you're going to be like, what is this? Just a nice ass transition, yeah. Subscribing does bump you up, August Brody, so you are bumped up in this queue as well. Thank you for reminding me to do it before I forget to get you. So that is Brayon, Jackie, and August Brody. So you guys are now at the bottom of this sub queue right now. We're going through subs first, so the way this works is if you subscribe or gift a sub, it gets you bumped up into... I'm going to start... I might... It's not... You won't know as me. It'll be anonymous if I ever do it, but, you know... We do a little singing here, there. Is there a way to see past broadcasts further than 1 month? Yes, there is. If you go on my YouTube channel, I'm a little bit behind. But I am... Nah, bro, you're definitely... Okay, favorite of all time has to be Kanye. So you're not going to beat Kanye yet, but you're up there. You're in the top 5. I'm going to put you in my top 5. Okay, number one, up-and-coming producer, without a doubt. It's definitely a good sign when you get me singing, bro. This is Was It Enough by Raw Moody. First time listen. Let us know what you think in the chat. Give you 12 months? Oh, bro. Without I don't doubt that. Alright, let us know what you think in the chat. So, yeah. Subscribers going first right now, right? Subscribers go down to here, August Brody. So we got another 6 subscribers left. Then we'll get into some organics if we have time. But if not, the last 15 minutes is for people who are in the chat. So stick around for the last 15 minutes if you don't want it. If you do want to get bumped up, it'll be number 7, 8, 9, or 10. Subscribe or gift a sub. That'll get you bumped up. And I guarantee you get played on stream today. Okay?
Seems like you were cool without me. Seems like you're used to this.
Smooth says Jackie. Voice pulled me in, says Brayon.
But I'll give it one more shift. Speak all your problems to me. Why
it's
you
Beats by Nivea. Right here.
Let me whisper inside your ears, baby.
And I'll be putting all the socials in the Discord after stream as well, so make sure you join the Discord if you haven't.
Was it ever enough?
Awesome voice, man.
I know what we had was rough.
Definitely a clean ass vocal mix too. Chicago.
Was it ever enough?
Oh, and you Lebanese, bro?
Was it ever enough? Was it ever enough?
Wow, you fucking moved from Lebanon to Syria and then fled Syria, bro. I mean, respect to you in general. Yeah, any type of music is welcome, man. Hey, bro, look. I'm an immigrant, too, so I also got a lot of love for immigrants. And I understand how difficult it can be.
There's a difference between me and them,
This is
I'm gifted for
fire.
all of this. Was it just a sex?
Gonna have to tap you in with some of my homies in Chicago, for real.
Was I on a spell? Got me all possessed for you. Popped off
Egyptian, Lebanese, Turkish, bro.
I wanted the stress for you. Got something off my chest.
Yeah, we're from the same general part of the world, technically. My dad's from Iran. So you got a Persian, Chinese, Englishman in here as well. So I'm also
I know what we had was rough, but was it ever enough to keep you around for me?
Nah, you got a great voice, bro, honestly. Great voice, amazing story. Pen is clean. I gotta tap you in with some people in Chicago. Without a doubt.
Was it ever enough?
Oh, and so do you produce too? That's my question for you. Did you produce that also? Because I know you play the piano. So I'm assuming you write with instruments, right? It's actually quite a cool, you got a cool little story, bro. You're not doing bad at all either with the 65 monthly listeners. This is wild, Habibi. Nah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for being here and sharing with us. Honestly, like truthfully, I appreciate every single artist who sends their music in here because you don't have to do it. And it's fire. It was indeed moody. All right, C, BBMD on. This one comes from my guy, LibMGMT in the chat. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for sending in. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna get into it. 2 fire artists. It hasn't, bro. But you know what? I believe you. You're not a liar. I've known you for long enough. I'm a label for Genius. Or Genius, the media company. But we just started a distribution arm. So I'm the director of A&R at Genius. And for the last 5 years, I've done a good amount of the video content that came on our YouTube channel. If you go to the top 10 videos of all time, 50% of those videos are my videos on Genius. So there you go. Did a lot of verifieds, did a lot of launched open mic, did a lot of deconstructed. Doing some things. Alright, if you're rocking with this, I like both of these artists a lot. Connie Roses, what's happening? Yeah, I like the lyric break. Exactly, the lyric breakdowns. I did some of the biggest ones of all time, so. Brown says I prefer a little less auto-tune, but could sound maybe a touch less auto-tune, but very little. So if you're rocking with this one, C Music is the female voice on the track. Talk my shit. Yeah, so my biggest wins were actually open mic episodes. Thank you, Jake. Wayake. I don't know. I like the auto-tune. Carl Hooch says I like this is my vibe. I feel the bass fall out. I feel myself coming back cause I put myself back on. Oh yeah, this one's gonna kill, bro. This is so fire. Can't remain the same, we can't see eye to eye. Made too many mistakes, I guess I felt that mean attack. Yeah. I love this. This is BBMD on Instagram. Not Roddy Rich, this is BBMD on. He's super fly though. Just released a really great project not too long ago called Shine. I definitely I would listen to this just because. Yes, a sub boost does boost move your submission up in the queue, Jake. Yeah, okay. I've been on my own now. Feel like I'm losing my soul now. Trying to move, but I'm so. What happens in Chicago? Oh yeah, the Digilog does do stuff in Chicago too. They do it all over the world. Those are the homies. So we'll definitely, yeah, just if you follow any of us on social, you'll see when it comes in. Legend, this shit's chill as fuck, so good. I'm glad you like it. If you're rocking with it, it's _C Music on Twitter, _C Music _ on Instagram, and then BBMD on Instagram too. That song was called Zoned Out, and you can expect to see that one coming soon. So make sure you go follow the artist and keep up with that one. We got another Prof Xavier production up next. What I was going to say is that my biggest wins of all time with the open mics, if you go look at the open mics that are the most viewed on our channel, number one, I think, is Boy With Uke, which I booked. It was like the last video that I did. One before that was the YNW Melly. Murder on My Mind open mic, so I did like all his interviews and that stuff too. And then Polo G, Lil TJ, Rod Wave, like it's a list. The videos that I've done collectively is like over 300 million-ish views on interviews and content pieces that I've worked on. So there you go. Poussey, King Kib, up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. What's the good news, Ed? Let us know. So Prophet Xavier produced this one. Let us know what you think in the chat. Finna get into it. Tell your homies to come hang out too. Hit that command tweet. I got any DMV contacts? Yeah, my first artist that I signed was from this stream, from the Discord, and from the DMV. My name is J-Mac. So I'm pretty tapped up in the DMV, but I'm not from the DMV. DMD is not from the DMV. This is fire, dude. Man, Prophet Xavier, I'm actually a fan. His name isn't J. It's not J-Mac. You're right. One of your songs is gonna be sick. Look at that, bro. That's fire. Prophet Xavier produced. King Kib is the artist's name. I still can't hear anything, but his name sadly isn't J-Mac. It's definitely not J-Mac. Let's get you dragged up, Yake. And then Cult Classic. What is your artist name? Cult Classic, right? I got you. Look, go follow Prophet Xavier if you're looking for beats too. Hey, Red 571 next to come out the DMV. Look, a lot of my favorite artists are in the DMV right now. I can't even pretend. Jackie did submit. Jackie's coming up soon. Got a couple more songs, I think, before Jackie. Yeah, just this one and one more, and then Jackie's up. There's not a way for me to tell which one is which, so when I come to it, let me know if it's right. Really beautiful melody choices. I don't really have too much feedback on that one. It was actually a vibe. Like, I don't have any feedback on the writing or the arrangement. The vocal was good. I really liked that. August DND, what's poppin'? Hayden Hendricks, welcome to the chat for the first time. It's nice to have you in here. Oh, Brown Moody produces too. I wanted to know if you produced. You play piano, so I figured you produced too. All right, this is silent. There's a draft, so let us know what you think in the chat. Feedback is always good. This one's from Brayon Bliss, who I very much enjoy. But that feedback's important when these songs aren't out yet, okay? Just be respectful. That's the only thing I ask, but let us know what you think.
It's a coup d'etat, the pressure to dodge a suit and tie.
Oh, a little rappy rap.
My empathy isn't so obliged. Labeled the mirage, my lens on love, my only prize.
I wasn't expecting you to get the bars off.
Rolling on the daily dice, prayers under candlelights. Let me keep it candid, give a fuck if it ain't branded right. Everybody wants appraisal, no one can compare the price. Shadow
yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites of all time. I got the whole discography in the vinyl collection back then, minus Graduation.
I read the room, but shit, you might as well have read me, my Miranda rights.
Jack says, oh, okay. Bora Tesla says, ill. Frisco LaRoche says, a vibe already. Kid Icarus is enjoying the tone. Brayon's singing voice is absolutely phenomenal. Oh, yeah, of course I got My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. On vinyl? Of course. Production is on point here too. This bass line is.
If I go viral, will you shut up?
Don't forget, if you're a subscriber, you do get all these cool emotes you can have a good time with throughout the stream. Background vocals, yes. Alexander says this is insane. Look, Brayon Bliss is really fire. Go follow him. Brayon Bliss. I knew you could rap like this, bro.
Surrounded by necromancers, I'm weaponizing my stanzas. I fight the power, I fight my friends, I fight the reasons, I fight the
you definitely reminded us.
demons.
I didn't know.
Whenever I'm always fighting, you never see it. And if I uttered a grievance, I probably would stutter before I speak it. I pledge allegiance to lack of weakness. Yet another broken promise when the tears fall in my lap. Fuck the fear and where I'm headed, plenty fear and where I'm at. But if I had to hear it back, it wouldn't make
the tone of the delivery is actually great too. You really like leaned into it. Your voice sounds great. It doesn't sound forced. I have an issue a lot of times with singers who rap because it sounds so forced. Did not sound forced at all. Very natural, very smooth. Connie Roses, thank you so much. I love this, man. I think it's like really great to hear you singing on the chorus, rapping on the verses. I agree with Raw Moody. Versatility is showing heavily on this joint. I think it's a great representation of who you are as an artist as a whole. The beat choice is perfect for your voice. Super, super smooth song. I just enjoy this one all around, I think. Again, at Breon Bliss on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Super impressive, man. What a vibe. Yeah. We're having a good time tonight. There's been some good music. Jackie, you're up next. I'll Watch Over You, produced by Big U on the Beat. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is the first time we're listening to Jackie in the stream. Lucky Day vibes, oh, definitely. Let us know what you think in the chat. I fuck with this already, honestly. I love the instrumentation. You know, Lucky Day is the nicest motherfucker alive. August D&D, you absolutely can. My girl whipped out the AirPods of the plane. Let's go. I'm amazed that you can listen to me on the plane right now. What up, HJ in the chat? What's up, my guy? How are you doing? Definitely an adventure in the city vibes. Oh, Poussey was fire, bro. It was really good. There's a lot of things I really like about this one from a stylistic standpoint. One of the things that I think could improve a little bit is just the actual delivery rhythmically on some things. It could just flow a little smoother. That being said, the overall vibe of everything is really cool. And I think this fits your voice really well. If anything, what I would do is maybe throw a little more saturation or distortion on the vocal so that it really matches this kind of like... It's like lo-fi, but it's not lo-fi, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is a really, really cool, like, unique sound. And I love that. Jackie MP3 on Instagram if you're rocking with us. Jackie MP3 on Twitter, too, if you're rocking with us. You're a Twitter head. I like that. Jackie MP3 again on Instagram. Super unique. Possible to soften attack on snare to give your vocals mono space. That is a very good technical point. Briscoe LaRose, thank you for the sub, my dude. I like the bass line a lot too. I like the overall driving energy of the song as a whole. More saturation on the kick, says RC. Connie says a real steady groove to it with the bass. A little too clean given the vibe. That's fair. The kick is very good. The percussion is all very clean. Distortion on the drums is such a vibe that you need the vocals to pop out more, so carving out space, so that would be good. Other than that, the vibe is great. This is all really good technical feedback on the mix specifically, so keep that stuff in mind. It will help it just stand out a little bit more.
Ready to start, enhance.
I think explains some of the muddiness. Good feedback, everybody. Gang. Fucking love you guys. This is why I enjoy it. This is why we want to hear your feedback as well, because some of you guys be doing so much stuff. It's always nice to hear your perspective. Rah rah. Coffee and You by August Brody. Up next, let us know what you think in the chat. We're gonna keep shit rolling. We got another hour and 4 minutes.
Let's not do this right now.
Yeah, more dirtiness in general, more griminess. Alright, let us know what you think in the chat. Were you the one who asked if we only did hip hop? I'm a big alt rock fan. Let's go, another August. I love it when you guys have names that are similar. Oh yes. Love that drop, how that drop came in. Oh, I'm in here, bro. Oh, love the contrast between the hip-hop production and the rock. I have done a song similar to this as a producer, so I appreciate it a lot. It's fire. The switch up is fire. What up, Galaxy Man? Desperation, no. Doing coffee and anxiety. I'm on my knees and I'm begging, please. And I know that it's all in my head, but I don't want to do it again, no. Doing coffee and anxiety. Hey, this shit's fire, bro. I like this a lot. August Brody on Instagram. Go follow him if you're rocking with us. Definitely save this one. We'll be sharing on TikTok when we get home as well. Super dope. Congrats on Ready to Rock and New Music Friday. That's tight. Brown Blister, this is fire. Jackie says in love. Connie Rosen said, not my vibe for sure, as I don't dig this genre, but you really lean into your vocal intonations. That's dope. Hey, that's fair. That's why we always ask for feedback. This is very subjective. I really enjoy this stuff. As somebody who's just an alt-rock fan in general, it feels inspired without feeling derivative, and that's a big thing for me. The influences clearly come from the rock space, but it doesn't sound like somebody imitating this type of music, which I really appreciate, and I love the little touches that you had in the production that just made it feel different. That's really big to me, and I like that a lot. So, August Brody, very good. Very, very good. I'm not even slightly upset. I don't know how to say your name, Jake. Is it Jake Zapp or is it Yaka Zapp? Like, are you from Scandinavia? A few splashes in a fill would take this up. Not my vibe, is super likable. That's fair. Drum fills, I think, are one thing that's just tough in general to do if you don't have a drummer sitting in front of you or you're not doing it with the analog drums. I always have I have a hard time with it as well. Just Jake? Okay, good. It's just Jake. I was like, Yaka? Yaka Zapp. That's like such a Scandinavian name, though. Like the... Sorry, I'm being silly. The feel of that alt punk is I agree. Sun is Shining, nah, unreleased. Let us know what you think in the chat. I will say dance and EDM I'm very picky about. It's not generally what I listen to, but I will try and give you my best feedback, okay? If the sound design is technically good, I'm going to be lit. That's all. Honestly, that bass synth is very full. It's nice. Let us know what you think in the chat. The contrast in genres is one of my favorite parts about this stream. We get all kinds of shit in here. I feel the bass to the bass is great. The bass mix is wonderful. You know what? I like this. Yeah, the sonically it's great. Sounds amazing. The snare clap could punch through a tiny bit more, but I kind of love the sample chop. Needs a fatter kick to match bass. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe, oh, you know what would be cool too? I don't know if it's happening, but a little side chaining. A little side chaining in the percussion, just to make certain things punch through. And give it that pulse. Oh, fuck. all of the melodic aspects though, like, yeah, the vocal chops are fire, the synths are fire, the bass line is cool. It's really just the mix on the percussive elements with the melodic elements that could be maybe just a touch more interesting. Some automation in this as well, just to have a little bit more movement. You know, like a little automated filter kind of going in and out would be fire. Frisco said I could hear this in secret after our LA bars. Definitely. 100%. This is definitely like this is a rave song. This is motherfuckers at a rave. This comes on randomly. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those ones that people put in their set, just in the set. That kick has to hit hard to compete with the bass. I agree. That's it. It's little touches, though, honestly. Like, it's pretty good overall. I'm super... And I gotta say this again. I am so fucking picky about EDM. Like, I am... Like, if I don't like it, I don't like it. That's all it is. Bro, you're in Brisbane? Shout out Australia. First off. HJ is also in Australia as well. And an incredible producer. So maybe with you guys connecting. We've got, like, a really cool, like, little Australian community in the Discord in general. And in the community. So, good job. Well done. Here, if you want to follow, it's Jake Zapp, Jaake, Zapp. Oh, Jackie, you're also Australian? Look at that. Jaake, Zapp on Instagram. Okay, if you're rocking with that one. If you're in Australia, just tap in. I mean, there's no... Up the Aussies! I fucking love the energy, honestly. Getting English people and Australian people are so... very similar. So I already fuck with the energy. You guys bring a very specific type of energy in. I love it. This is Green by Alexander. Let us know what you think in the chat. I fuck with the vibe already, just off rip from the beat. I'm excited to see what you did it. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. I want to go to Australia one day too. I have a friend who lives in Australia right now. Like, one of my childhood friends lives there. And he fucking loves it. He's like, he moved from England to Australia. He's living his life, having a great time. What part of Canada are you in, August? Hey, this is fire, Alexander. Anything you want to, I can get it for you. That voice, bro. It's so good. Your voice is still so fucking clean. Eat it up, spin the bar, getting stuck, don't matter to me. John, what's cracking, my guy? Smoke a whole ounce, watch me pounce as I bounce right back to the green. Hold on, wait a minute, let me yank up on this gas. Smoking so much dope. So cool. For everybody who's new who doesn't know Alexander, I actually went to high school with Alexander. We're in vocal ensemble together for like 1 year. Oh, you're from Ontario. What part of Ontario? I have some family in Brampton. So. HJ says, harmonies make me want to slap something. Actually, HJ, you and Alexander would do really well together. He's a phenomenal singer and writer. I'm just trying to figure out when to slide through. I'm just trying to figure out what you want to do. Oh, love that octave jump. Carl says this is so vibes. Flow change is nice. Thunder Bay, I don't know what that is. That is a small town. My wife's from Vancouver, so. It's been a little while, but I'm back again. You can catch me relaxing, chilling with my motherfucking faction. Making money is my action, and I can sell it to you for a fraction. On this part, take the blunt, we pass it. I would put, like, you think about like how Masego does it and how Sir does it. There's always those like really big, airy background vocals in those parts where they do those little melodic rap pieces. That's maybe the only thing that I would suggest on this. Adding something in that part where you're doing the little bit more rap stuff that just kind of brings that melodic part back in. That's all. Octave jump was amazing. Cult Classic, thanks for the follow. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you for the follow. And welcome. You know what I'm saying? It's a very little touch, but I think it'll just elevate everything. It's really good, though. This is really good, man. Honestly, like, even in the short amount of time you've been playing music on here, it's been cool to see you as an artist in this way, because I feel like I get the sound that you're going for. Call and response with yourself in those sections. That's really cool. K Alexandru on Instagram. Go follow him. Super talented kid. Truthfully, I mean, you're not a kid anymore, but super talented guy. Like, truthfully, phenomenal singer. So get in there. A lot of potential in that. Super cool, man. Honestly, like I'm super impressed. I love it. You're killing it, man. Keep going, bro. Do not stop. Keep going. It's fire. Oh, it's the other one? Haha. This is what I love it when you guys paying attention. Aha. Aha. Mellotron. What's Mellotron? Okay, let's get this one up here. Boom. I'm gonna green this one too, just in case. All right, this is "Be Quiet" by Cult Classic. Let us know what you think of the chat. We finna keep rolling. Hey, the vibes tonight have been cool. The vibes tonight have been cool. Cool vibes. Fucking love that. The angle of my computer is making me feel very small. Thank you, Jonah says, oh, this is cool. Jonah, is this the Jonah? Is this the same Jonah as Jonah Wakes Up? This is cool, bro. I love how distorted your vocal is. It's such a good stylistic thing. Oh, produced by Jonah Roy? Makes sense. I'm a big Jonah Roy fan as well, so this is cool. Okay, one thing, and I don't know if this is what you're doing or not. Definitely distortion. I feel like there's reverb on it. The reverb to me, if it's on the same vocal chain as the distortion, feels like it's muddying it up a little bit. What I would do is just fly that to a bus, run it through an auxiliary channel, because then you can still get that reverb. You should be able to control it just a little bit more. That's all. I'm not mad at not being able to hear it, necessarily, not understand the lyrics. Like, I kind of like that about it. Really, really cool vibe, though. If I'm being honest, I'm definitely going to be listening to other music. Ooh. Real bright. EQ or reverb to remove extra mode from processing can help with clarity. That's great. Auto-tune added is nice. I agree. Cultclassic.mp4 on Instagram. Wait. Oh, bro, you are... Okay, I didn't put this together just now. But, yo, like, okay. So not only... I didn't even know you made music, first off. But your videos, bro. We've watched almost every video that you've done recently in this stream. All the Frank Sativa stuff, like everything that you've made on the video side of things, everybody freaked out about because they're amazing. So we've watched all of these videos. Cultivision. Cult Classic is Cultivision. So all these videos that we watch from like J-Mac and Tommy and like Frank and all these guys, same person. Music is fire, bro. Very excited to hear more from you. And just from a visual standpoint, like, I just know, I know I've said this to you. I know I DM'd you and said this as well, but like, I just want you to know I'm a huge fan of your work on the video side of things. You are a phenomenal director, and your vision is unmatchable, in my opinion. I don't know that I've seen another director that I'm like actually as excited about as you. That's such a savage thing to say because I know a lot of video directors, but honestly, like all the videos that I see from you, I'm just like blown away by. Oh, wrong thing. All right, first music video of the day. Let's get into it. Bells and Bugs. This is a final, and this one comes from Connie Roses, who is currently on a plane. So let us know what you think. And we got some eyes in the chat too, so that's a good thing. The completely silent intro is crazy. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. It's kind of hard already. I actually love how fucking grimy this is. Yeah, I love how grimy this is. I agree. Comes out September 30th.
Should I call you animus? I'm rolling with Spliffy, I ride the cannabis. 6 sins I blew past
it matched the song vibe instantly, I agree. AJ said this beat won me instantly, it's pretty cool.
I'm looking out for a telly, I'm dying versus a calm. I'm selling dirty as Nelly, I'm busy with all the drums, the baby's hums and the hugs, the sound of bells and the bugs. A caller out of the well, a coin that will barely sign, another flag.
I can't wait to turn back on the window capture so you can see the thing that I'm looking at on Connie's Twitter right now. This is dope, bro. This is my favorite song we've listened to from you so far. Super different. Aussie says this is my lane.
I'm losing out to my thoughts, I'm paranoid in my sleep. Sitting quiet in the night.
Turn my fucking ring light down a bit.
Sitting quiet in the night.
I really gotta get a DSLR so I can use a real camera. And not my iMac camera. Aussie says this is on my lane. I like this a lot. I love how grimy and colorful this video is. Where are you flying right now? That's a kind of unnecessary question. I'm just curious. Where are you going? You said you're on a plane. This is the first time we've had somebody watch the stream from a plane before, so benchmarks. Visualized by Ross Mitchell. Shout out to Ross Mitchell. Stylistically, that shit was very cool. Let's close out of that. Oh my, you're going to Hawaii, bro? Oh, just rub it in a little bit. Why don't you fuck? Where's my window? Sorry, I switched my monitors around, so now I'm kind of... Whoop. This is what I was looking at. We out here for 3 months working. What is this? And who is this? Who are these bald women with the mustaches? Roses Connie on Twitter. If you're rocking with that one, make sure you go follow him. That one comes out on September 30th. Next up, we got Skybox Candy from Memphis, Tennessee. Super fire artist from Memphis, Tennessee, honestly. It's expensive as fucking Hawaii. Yeah, it is. I've never been before. It's too expensive for me. That's your gang? Your gang is hilarious. You guys have got a funny sense of humor. All right, this is Meantime by Skybox Kenny. I think we listened to this, didn't we, Skybox? I don't care. We'll listen to it again. You subscribed, and I appreciate you. We got 30 minutes left until we start bumping people up from the chat, so if you want to go get your homies and tell them to come in. Bruh, they tax. Oh, I didn't even know the tax. I guess that makes sense. All right, look. Skybox Kenny's fire, bro. But here we go. Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know if he is, but you should be if you're not. So fire. It's really such a vibe, Shane. I just found out you can sing like this. This is like one of the first songs he sent over that's like more R&B vibe and less like just like rap stuff. Skybox Penny on Instagram. Skybox Candy on Twitter too. It's an easy follow in my opinion. Let us know what you think in the chat. Definitely tap him in, bro. Skybox Kenny's special. He's a real special talent. We've listened to it a couple times, Prof. So I think we listened to it on stream before it was released, maybe a week ago or so. But I'm not mad at it. He subscribed. This is what he put in. So. Though Kenny, I would say next time if you submit, give us something new. It has been reviewed here before, but he subscribes. I'm gonna give it to him. We don't get too Be a stickler for that. Then the money get fucked up. But next time we submit, let's get something unreleased. And it is fire, for what it's worth. Like I do enjoy this. I've listened to it like 3 times. I've enjoyed it every time. So I'm already like upset. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is fire. Am I gonna be upset about good music and play it? Nah, I'm good.
You fuck with me only in the meantime. Only hit me up, baby, when you get late. Hope they know that you been giving me time. Every time you call, I be right on the way. No, you don't love me. You just take my energy, wanna fly away.
Hey man, you should make a playlist, like just on your own. Oh, you do have one. You could have put some more songs in this. I would also suggest making a playlist of your own songs. So one of the things I've been hearing from a lot of people that I think is a really good piece of advice for a lot of artists, because you will see streams kind of trickle down from this. Instead of pushing to whatever the sharing link is for your song when it comes out, push people towards a playlist that has a bunch of your songs laid out. It is titled whatever the name of your new song is. And that way, when you put it on there and you use it as your artist pick and you send people towards that link, instead of them just listening and taking it to somebody else's music or maybe taking them to another artist that's in a similar lane, it'll just play your songs right afterwards, right? So some of those streams will trickle back. You might not get like the biggest bump in streams on your other music, but it'll give you a few, you know what I mean? And like at least the top 4 or 5 songs, generally you're going to get more songs trickle back on. So just a release thing for you guys that could be helpful for you. Worthless by August DND. Let us know what you think in the chat. Mixed by Mute Key. Hey.
Know that I don't talk to you. Don't expect for you to call. I'm the one that wants you to. I don't wanna
the vocal mix sounds amazing, Mute Key.
I hate the way that I act when I'm with you. Can't look
it's a little algorithmic cheat.
If I stare at my boots, then I'ma miss you. And you don't have a clue that I'm so.
Most people are doing it. A lot of people are doing it now.
I hope you think that I'm
it does work.
Worth it. Cause lately I've been feeling so worthless. Baby, I know you don't deserve it. You don't deserve this.
This is great. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is August DND.
For the confidence to just say it, but I can't seem to face it. Maybe
I would have taken "but" out of that line and just made it "I can't seem to face it."
Still won't make my move. What do I have to lose? Just the chance of talking to you. Yeah, I wish that I could be the man in the mirror. If I'm being real, haven't been myself in a year. Tongue tied, yeah, I gotta text you how I feel. Won't lie, took a lot, but I'm glad I'm here with you. Put your hands onto me, take mine, intertwine like it's supposed to be. You don't gotta tell me, but you always show it.
AJ said, fuck, I was hoping the tuning would be minimal. Guitar Man song would have matched. My man can sing, let him know less tuning. Hey, that's fair. Mute Key, okay, so the guy who mixes Mute Key is an 18-year-old. So he's still pretty early on. I don't know if he's still here in the chat, but he's literally the one who's now in the process of moving to college at the moment. So I'm not gonna hold it too much against him. Because of the youth, my mixes would be cool. So, but that's still good advice. His tone and voice are actually quite nice. But I like the writing on this.
Baby, I know you don't deserve it. You don't deserve this. Run through my head, waiting for the confidence to just say it. But I can't seem to face it. Maybe if I get intoxicated.
You know, this is cool. The writing is very youthful too. I just think as you write more, you'll polish it more. You'll learn to take things out here and there. It's just cutting out words, changing slight things about the way you say things and deliver things. That'll just elevate the writing as a whole. But honestly, I mean, I'm assuming you're young, just because you worked with Mute Key on this, and it's actually quite good. I think like I'm pretty impressed by the song overall. I enjoyed the song. August.dnd on Instagram. I love finding shit at the beginning of beginning of an artist's career because it's so interesting to see the way they develop over time. Yeah, truthfully, like I actually enjoyed the songwriting. You know, I just think songwriting could always improve, especially if you think about it from a commercial standpoint. If that's not what you're worried about, then don't even take this advice. But if you're trying to like write radio songs, There's little things you can tweak. And just making it more digestible for everybody, you know?
It hit a little different when you're on your own.
Frisco LaRoche, this is hard already.
It hit a little different.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Shit, don't it? It hit a little different rolling with my crew, don't it? It hit a little different when it's just me and you, don't it?
Oh, it's September 9th. Hey.
I'd rather be free, I'd rather be great. Now that vibe, get out my way. I decide who gon' stay. Can't comply, get out my face. I've been going through motions, sinking in oceans. R.I.P. Mac, he taught me to flow. They know that I'm real, and everyone noticed. Made my mistakes.
All right, 20 minutes, and we'll start bumping people up from the chat for free, so stick around if you are still here.
Give him my kidney, give him my heart, give him my soul. I love that boy. Boy, quiet that noise. Now I'm back on the scene, and the lights all green, and we about to go dumb like blind bitches. Get money every day, palms itching. 40 on me, no old English. I was overseas before I spoke English. Anime over cartoons, growing pains turning war wounds. Top ramen to filet mignon. You're gonna have to pay to see what time I'm on. Must be half Italian, bitch. Peep the sauce. I can book a bitch with my nappy hair. I can close a deal with my Negro skin.
Hello, Cello. What up, Dabble?
Mixing new energies in the city of
nice
but the demons be lurking.
Deliveries there, without a doubt. Penmanship is definitely a W.
I'm on my way up to becoming a boss.
I mean, it's pretty solid for a demo, bro.
Different when you're on your own, don't it? It hit a little different when you hitting my shit, don't it?
Don't it?
It hit a little different rolling with my crew.
Oh, Carl Hooch, you're still here.
Hey,
thank you for staying up late on a school night.
It hit a little different when you're on your own.
Flourish. F. LaRoche. F. LaRoche. Frisco LaRoche. This visual's crazy, bro. I'm already following him. FLRCHE on Twitter. Yeah, flows in pocket. Very good. Oh, one eye open, both is. You can close with your eyes if you want. Let my voice put you to sleep. To be honest, I don't know if you want that. I don't know if you want that. I don't know if you want that one. Hit different drops on September 3rd, and also doing a Tiny Desk inspired performance pretty soon. That's awesome, man. That's great. That's actually, like, honestly, the kind of content I like seeing artists do. Like, more performance content, more breakdown content. You could do all the stuff that we would do for you on your own, and it's just good content for you to use and put out. So, like, if you think about it from that standpoint, just look at what every media company's doing and just figure out how to do your own versions of that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard. I wanted to shorten the handle and make it easier to find me. Hey, that's fair. Drew Empire, myself. Let us know what you think in the chat. Badly, thank you for the follow. Oh.
Let me take my time to do this right, to do with love.
Okay, Drew Empire. Badly, what's up? How are you? How's your evening? Welcome. First time.
Let me take my time to do this right, to do with love, to take control. Let me take my time.
Drew Empire _ on Instagram. Although it sounds like you might be from the UK, he's actually from Brooklyn, New York. This is a I kind of fuck with this too. Some of the delivery parts could be a little cleaner. This could be on the summer radio. Definitely. Do you have an accent, or am I just hearing it? Gaining Insta followers, one, make fucking reels. Yeah, reels is the big one, and consistent content. Like, you gotta be putting stuff up. I don't know if the vocals need a boost. There is something that's a little rough about them that could be just maybe cleaned up a little bit. Some plosives that are in there.
On my own, but I'm down for the cuffing. To a bad one, have a brother just blushing. Talking love about me, then he lusting. At the right time, not need for the rushing. My number all making innovation.
I don't think the vocals need to come up. I think the instrumental needs to come down a bit. The instrumental's pretty loud.
I've been deep within myself and the money making. Know that myself is my biggest foe. All down the self, gotta let it go. My confidence, gotta make it grow. No easy test.
Yeah, I think the instrumental just needs to come down a bit.
Trying to maintain, do what he loves in his life, trying to stay sane. My eyes on the prize of the campaign.
I do like the energy though. The energy of the song, the vibe of the entire song is cool. Yeah, it feels good, 100%. As a vibe, feels great. I'm gonna just get really picky for you guys, just because, you know, maybe that'll help. But overall, it's pretty fun. I like this. Ah, look at that. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We got through all the subscriber songs. So if you do want to subscribe or gift a sub, that'll get you bumped up. You'll be next. But if not, we'll go into some organics before we get into the people getting bumped up. It's up to you guys. You let me know what you need to do. If anybody who subscribes or gifts a sub right now, you'll get bumped up. You'll be next. But if not, we'll go through some organics for 15 minutes, eh? Oh, Dabble. Dabble hit you with it. All right, Dabble, you're next. And then Carl, I've moved you up just because I see me. Yeah, stick around. In 15 minutes, I'm going to open it up to people from the chat for free, and I'll be bumping people up for free. But if you sub or gift a sub, it'll get you bumped up. If so, I was asking if you're already a subscriber, if you gift one forward, that'll get you bumped up. Because it's just hard for me to tell if someone gifted you a sub or not. And it's really like, all right, if you spend bread in the stream, you get bumped up. This is Medicine by Dabble. And I actually love this already. This is very much in the vein of how I feel right now. Kitterickers, you are definitely not a sub. And I only know that because if you are a sub, you get that nice little housemate sub badge that pops up next to your name. Love this. I love this so much. Oh, no socials. No socials, though. I gotta hit you with this. Twitch noob, no hate. No, you're fine. There's no hate here at all. I appreciate you guys being here. You don't have to spend money. Just stick around till the last 15 minutes. I'm staying off socials as much as possible. Oh. Is that, what's the reason for that? Just cause? I have no problem with it if you have a reason for it. That's really the thing. But it is a good way to get new fans, that's all. Mental health? Yeah, I understand that. It fucks with my head constantly, so I definitely get it. And I'm all in on it. So it's like, it really fucks with my head a lot. Well, for what it's worth, I just followed you. I'm Dabble. So I'm going to try and keep up with you because this shit's really cool. I love your voice. I love your writing. I love the style of like what you've actually made here. Sometimes I wish I was an object. Yeah, no, this is beautiful, man. Justify your lack of care. I'm really sorry that I know you're in your head again. I think it's time that I'm move on to making better friends. You never wanted to congratulate on anything. Where are you from? Are you from Australia as well? Are you from Australia as well? I just have to know. You're from Baltimore? Why do you have so many listeners in Australia? Oh, is it because of Mr. Suicide Sheep? I bet it's Mr. Suicide Sheep, right? That's a big Australian thing. This is beautiful. I love this, man. I really do love this a lot. This is a fantastic release. Again, that's... Oh, wrong one. Drew Empire _ for the last song if you didn't follow him. But again, that's I'm Dabble. Wow. Just... Yeah, man. I fucking love that. You absolutely nailed it. All right. No pressure. Carl Hooch. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to get into some organics. But again, if you subscribe or gift a sub at any point, you'll get bumped up. That's just how it works. So if not... It's all good. We got 15 minutes to get through some organics, which is not something we always get in the stream. So I'm gonna make the most of it. Carl Hooch, no pressure. Up next. She's not asleep yet, but it is late in the UK, so I'm glad you're in here. Thanks for sharing with us. Mute Key, you'll be up next, bro. So we listened to another Carl Hooch song recently, and I really loved it a lot. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear this. Let us know what you think in the chat, but this It's a vibe.
You need it's coming soon. I know it could fall so easy. Forget all my fears for you. Could give you my heart and
Okay. If I did have any feedback, the vocal feels a little bit dry. Just as far as the mix goes, like I could live with like a little bit more processing on it, but just a touch. It's such a fine line. I think it's so close to just being absolutely perfect. Just a little massaging on some bits and pieces, I think, would just make it even better. The writing is really solid, though. And the melody choices are fantastic. I mean, this honestly feels like the UK. This really does feel like the UK a lot to me. Alright, if you're rocking with this, Carl Hooch, 2 L's on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you're rocking with this one. I see our guy Alexandru already does. Sean Coleman, thank you for the follow. Again, Carl Hooch, 2 L's. This song's called No Pressure. Sean Coleman, that is a wild first chat. If you want to submit your music, hit feedback or submit at any point, and you can see where to send your music in. Gifting a sub or subscribing to the stream gets you bumped up the queue. Right now, we have one artist in the submission, in the subscriber queue. And if not, we'll play some organics. And then in 10 minutes, I'll be opening it up to people in the chat. Free bumps up. So stick around for the next 10 minutes if you do not want to spend any money. That's totally fine.
Never get enough of you.
Hey. Pretty fire, honestly, Carl. I really love this. I just love the direction you're going in musically in general. I think it fits your voice extremely well. Written and co-produced by me. Well, the writing is on point. The production is on point, too. So you're doing a great job. Just keep going. I'm enjoying the different styles that we're getting from you two. It very much fits in that like really cool UK R&B space. If you haven't, you should really tap in with PJ Somerville. He's the R&B radar rep in the UK. So if you haven't, PJ Somerville, I think it's PJ_Somerville, SOMERVILLE on Twitter. Hit me on the side if you can't find him. But he's a really, really good person, and I think he'll really like your music a lot. So you should definitely send him some stuff. All right, this is Meta by Mute Key. This is the last song before the EP last one till the next release. So this just came out. Let us know what you think in the chat. Of course. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying up late on a school night. I appreciate it. I hope you get the best night's sleep.
They say I'm the best, like I'm in the meta. Yeah, that'd be cool, but I think I'm better. You doing it?
They say I'm the best, like I'm the meta. I'm a big Call of Duty player, so I'm talking about meta every day.
I got the whole splashing on me and I body rose. They say I'm the best, like I'm in the meta. Yeah, that'd be cool, but I think I'm better. You doing it?
They say I'm the best, like I'm the meta. I love that hook, bro.
When I ain't dropping this down, they toast. I got the drip, I got the whole splashing on me and I body rose. Everyone jumping really lit.
Let us know what you think in the chat, but honestly, I'm a big Mute Key fan, so there's nothing you can say that's not going to make me a Mute Key fan at this point.
I might need another verse. Man, of these rappers are worse. Everyone know I'm the first. Yeah, hop in a Tesla.
What do you play, Mute Key? What games do you play? I'm a big gamer too, honestly. This is my gaming monitor, my PS4 is on the floor. I'm playing Diablo Mobile on my phone.
But I think I'm better. You doing it trans while I'm the setter. No, I feel like it, then I gotta get it. Don't call me Ginger, but I got the post. When I ain't dropping this down, they toast. I got the drip, I got the hose, splashing on me and I bought
Man, I can't. I say this all the time. I love the energy of the music. You already got it, bro. Again, if you're rocking with this, it's official Mute Key on Instagram. It's a pretty easy follow, honestly. Valorant, League. Man, I could not get into League. I was just not good at it. Valorant seems pretty cool, though. I've actually been playing Ghost Recon Wildlands recently. And then, obviously, you know, Modern Warfare, Warzone, that kind of stuff. Sifu, which is really fire on PlayStation. What else? I've been playing Mafia 3. I've been trying to finish it. But I just got super into Mafia 3. Yeah. I'm excited for God of War Ragnarok, which comes out soon. I'm going to pre-order Modern Warfare 2. And there's one other game that I wanted to get. League is hard as fuck. I thought I was doing well, and then I got to the end of the game, and I was like, damn, I did not do well at all. So I don't even think that I understand what the game is. I wish that I did. I think the issue is I don't even really understand how to play the game. BlizzKid said playing Resident Evil 2 right now, and it's fire. This is like an embarrassing but hilarious story. So when I was a kid, right, my cousins used to play Resident Evil on the PS1, like the original PlayStation. They were big Resident Evil kids, and I think it was Resident Evil Nemesis, right? First scene of the game, you start the game up, you're outside, it's dark, it's spooky, you're walking towards a building. You walk past a zombie, it grabs you by the leg, you think it's dead, it grabs you out of nowhere, it's a jump scare. Scarred for life. I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. I'm playing this fucking game in the dark, bro. Both my cousins asleep. I started playing this game. And now, for my entire life, I've had this it was scary as fuck back then, 100%. And I just have this, like, irrational zombie fear that I've had my entire life. So, like, I'm, like, obsessed. I love zombie movies and stuff. Like, big Walking Dead person. But honestly, for, like, the first, like, 10 years of my life, the zombies probably plagued me in my mind. Like, the idea of a zombie apocalypse plagued the fuck out of my mind because of Resident Evil and that jump scare in the beginning of the game. So there you go. Fun fact about me. And now I have like really weird, realistic dreams about zombie apocalypses sometimes. And I'll wake up and I'll have to check outside and just be like, yo, it's not zombie times, right? But I love zombie movies. That's an embarrassing story, but there you go. A little insight into who I am as a person. Both Sides Up by Xander William up next. This is an organic submission. We got a couple of these, and in 5 minutes, maybe in 2 minutes. You know what? In 2 minutes, we're going to open it up to people from the chat. So if you are here in the chat, make sure you pay attention. In a second, I'm going to tell you to put your artist names in the chat, and you'll be getting bumped up. Look, I'm a hilarious person. It's not zombie times. It's not zombie times. But if it ever was, I already have a plan. I know what I would do in my apartment building. Xander, this is fire. Xander's also from the UK. From Norfolk. What up, I'll Never Die? How's it going? Xander William on Instagram. Alright, while we listen to this, if you are here in the chat, make sure you drop your artist name in the chat right now. I'm bumping some people up for free for the last 20 minutes of this stream. I'm going to try and get through as many songs as possible. I'm playing at home alone. It's dark. I'm stressed out. Hilarious. What up, June Cinema? What up, Dad Lona? 571 got in there quick. First come, first serve to get bumped up for free. Make sure you put your name in the chat right now if you're here in the chat. If you've not submitted your music, I can't bump you up either. So make sure you use the submission form and turn your songs in if you want to get bumped up. This is fire. But sometimes I just need these chills. Carl Hooch says this is cute. I really like Xander Williams. Xander was one of the first artists I heard from the UK who just didn't sound like he was from the UK at all. And it's cool. But when he raps, it sounds like he's from the UK, obviously. Hey, Dad Lono, don't be nervous, man. We want to hear everything, okay? Never be nervous to show me anything. You're just going to get feedback. We're never going to be rude to you, I promise. That's fine, A-Mac. I don't mind if I've heard it before, if it's like unfinished to finished. I only said that earlier because we listened to that song like 3 weeks in a row. That's all. Again, if you are here in the chat and you want to get your song bumped up the queue for free, make sure you put your artist name in the chat right now. I'm moving some people around. Sure. What up? Just hit that refresh, my guy. Bliss Kid, if you want to submit, well, if you want to join the Discord, join the Discord. But if you're looking to submit, make sure you hit feedback or submit, and then I'll show you how to send your music in. Datlone, I already got you. A-Mag, I got you. Jackpot Beats, I got you. Let's get through some of these. So we might not listen to all these songs all the way through just for time reasons, so we can get to as many as possible. But basically, if you put your name in here, I'm going to try and play every single one of these songs because we have 20 minutes to get through them, okay? If you're rocking with that one, that was Xander Williams, Xander with an X, William with 2 M's on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Super, super talented kid out of the UK. Or he's not a kid. I got to stop saying kid. I just feel old. So there you go. Yeah, switch up to the rapping and the vocals are really cool. You should check out his other music too. Lots of different vibes. He goes into kind of some pop stuff sometimes, some like really more like commercial R&B stuff sometimes. My favorite is where he mixes the two of those things, kind of like he did on that song we just listened to. And we get a little bit of that rap vibe from him, but also some of the singing stuff. Because I do think he has a really strong voice. And melodically, he chooses a lot of really great, catchy melodies that are easy to sing along with, which I also, personally love. All right, this song's called Ponyo, which I'm assuming is named after the Studio Ghibli masterpiece Ponyo, which is a beautiful film about climate change, which if you have not seen, you should watch. 571 Ponyo, here we go. Let us know what you think in the chat, as always. We obviously want to know what you think. Yes, named after Ponyo. I'm a big Studio Ghibli fan. What is everybody's favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Put it in the chat. Put your favorite movie in the chat. I already know what mine is. But we can talk about it. I want to know what your guys' are too. My FaceTime filled your name. And if you are here in the chat and you want your song, Spirited Away. Solid choice. I love this. Love the pitch up on your vocal. Kid Icarus is Kiki. Also beautiful. Grave of the Fireflies. That's a deep cut. Appreciate that one. Levi Garrett, you're getting bumped up to the top because you subscribed. So let me know what your artist name is when you get a chance. And we'll make sure you get played. Oh, it's Levi Garrett. I got you. You're next. Love this vibe. Super, super nice vibe. Super good production. Was touched by it. Where did it touch you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Silas Rose said big chillin'. Marvy said nice vibe here. I like this one a lot. This is 571. Just love you. I would love you like Sasuke. Just love you. I'm loving all the anime references in here. Your Instagram link is broken. Just love you. Did anybody catch HOD? Oh, I didn't watch it yet, so no spoilers in the chat, please. Kid _ Icarus on Twitter with ones instead of eyes. Definitely some late night vibes. Your beauty towers don't compare to Paris. The feelings I feel make I feel look embarrassed. Any features you lack, I see. I love this actually. This is really cool. Oh yeah, we listened to Omni Man the other day. I knew I knew your name. I like this more. And even though shit will get scary, I mean, look at Joseph and Mary, power couple. Like I like this vibe, but I liked the Omni Man vibe. But I actually love the pitched up sound for your voice. And this production style is just perfect, so I feel like this is a really good sound for you overall. Become human, despite what past partners might have ruined. Now I would love you. That did not work, Kid Icarus. I would just love you. I would just love you. Let's see if we can find it. Just love you. I would. Don't change anything about this. I wouldn't change anything about this at all. KIDD.Icarus _ on Instagram if you're rocking with that. You got the follow from me, bro. My favorite Studio Ghibli song for anybody who does care, or Studio Ghibli song film, is probably Howl's Moving Castle, because I'm a huge simp, and I love how much love is in that movie, and the music is beautiful. I don't have any feedback, man. I really liked that one. My only feedback is I would just do more of that. Like even if you don't do the pitched up vocal thing, that type of production lends itself to your writing style and your vocal style really well. So I would lean into that like lo-fi kind of jazz, like late night vibes thing. Like I think you could find a really, really good spot for yourself in that lane. Acid Rap Vice is Baratzel. You couldn't hear? Oh. everyone liked it. There wasn't really a ton of feedback, honestly. Yeah, I'll say it again. There wasn't any feedback. It was dope. Like, we all really liked it. We all think that is a good sound for your voice. That's basically what we said, like, in a nutshell. And then the other thing I said, that Howl's Moving Castle is probably my favorite Studio Ghibli film. Or My Neighbor Totoro. It's one of those two. For me. Personally. Yeah, it will show on the broadcast afterwards, so you always go back and see VOD. On the Road by Gemini featuring Levi Garrett. Let us know what you think.
Every time I'm on the road, all I think about is coming home, and I've been getting tired in the show.
Very chill, definitely very chill.
All I think about is coming home. This money don't mean nothing if I'm gone. Every time I'm on the road.
Okay, who is Gemini and what did Levi Garrett do? Let me know, Levi. I see you're artist producer, so did you produce this and artist on it? Hey, well, welcome to Twitch, man. It's a great community. Stick around, because after stream, I'm going to take you to another Twitch streamer who does music submissions and music feedback, so you can have more people that you can send your music to, okay? We'll basically take everybody in the chat and go watch another one. That's what a raid is.
Because you done held it down every time I wasn't around. You ain't never falling, you a boss, and you gon' shut it down. All I think about is coming home.
So I would definitely auto-tune this vocal on the hook a little bit more just to smooth it out. Maybe if you don't auto-tune it, just tune it on Melodyne. Like, you could use a little touch-up on the tuning. It's definitely a little pitchy at times, so I just throw some auto-tune on that bitch. It's just gonna smooth it out.
Every time I'm on the road, girl, I think about the days when we would chill, watch flicks.
And then the other thing I would say, because this song specifically kind of sits in that Rod Wave kind of vocal lane. Even with the singing, like, Rod is not the best singer in the world, right? I would just use Rod Wave's vocal mix as a reference for how you should do your vocal mix on music like this. Like, he'll be using, oh, sure. Okay, we'll bump you up as well for the stuff, man. I appreciate it. We got like 13 minutes left. So I'm gonna pull up the socials and then we'll move it. Well, actually, this is a sub, so we'll play it all later. But yeah, feedback. I actually like the writing. I think the cadence is good. I think the arrangement and the production are good. But it's really that vocal mix that I think could be elevated a bit. And I would just use Rod Wave as a good reference point. Because I think the way that they mix his vocals, personally, it makes them feel like really big, but like really smooth. And again, I've seen him sing live. He's not the best singer in the entire world. So, can I play Dreams? Yes. Just remind me of that. Jordan, thank you so much, man. How are you? Congratulations. Can we get a big... Everybody get a big congratulations for our guy Jordan in here. Jordan is my Twitch rep. And also just got engaged. So shout out to you, Jordan. Congratulations on your engagement, man. I'm so happy for you both. It is... We love here. So that's all I'm going to say. Congrats to you. Congrats to both of you. Wishing you all the best. And it was so amazing to see that on social the other day. So we'll talk soon separately, but everybody drop some congratulations in there, because that's love. We love over here. All right, sure. Let's get you a song. Jordan, if you have a song you want me to play as well, let me know, because you know that sub gets a bump. This is Dreams by Shore, which I think was the one you were looking for, right? Yes. Boom. And then we're going to get back into those last 15-minute bumps for free. Again, we probably won't play those songs all the way through. We're going to try and get to as many of them as we can before the stream ends. We've had a good stream tonight. We've already done 32 songs. We might break the record today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The vocal mix could have been a little bit thicker in general, too. Sure, this is great. I love this vibe. I don't think we've ever heard you on a song like this. Where the stars align, not searching for no toxic love that just make case straight, trying to live my life. Like, you generally aren't this melodic. Like, I don't know that I've heard you do something this melodic, but I really love this sound. I really love the sound to you, I gotta say. Official Shore on Instagram if you're rocking with us. Giving me boogie vibes, A-Boogie vibes. Yeah, a little bit. But I think he has a nice... I find A-Boogie's voice to be a little annoying, which I know a lot of people don't agree with. Like, we used to get in arguments in the office about this, because I'd be like, Lil TJ is better A-Boogie. And not everybody agrees with me on that. But I find Able's voice to just be a little nasally, a little like whiny. This to me is a better vocal tone. It feels a little bit more well-rounded. Mix is clean as fuck. Thank you guys for giving us all these congratulations in the chat too. I love this. We're the best community. It's just great. So much love in this community. It's a big smile on my face.
Yeah, you know that the pain start when you give your all in. Y'all know with the rain start, you know who's balling, you know who's calling.
Yes, if I don't get to your song today, you do have to resubmit. I will be back this week. I think I'm going to do my next stream on Thursday instead of Friday because I have some errands to run on Friday. And then I might do an extra one on Saturday because I'm going to mix next Friday as well. Ron Moody said, I love this vibe so much, making me move, man. Big ups for real. Tracks 5 to 100 Grand Sam. Cool vocal talent says, hey, Mag. Well, if you're rocking with it, it's official Shore on Instagram. His other music is really cool, too. So, generally, I would go check his other music out. Official Shore on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. Jordan likes it. So, there you go. Island by Tova up next. R&B singer from Toronto. Has been sending over some really beautiful vocal arrangements. That's been one of my favorite things about his music. Let us know what you think in the chat. And yeah, I'll pull up the socials in a second too. Tova. We listened to this song 2 streams in a row, bro. This is the same thing as Skybox. I do like this song, but please send me a different song to stream next time. Just so I can make sure we're not replaying. I'm going to only do this one for like a minute, just because we have listened to it on a stream before. But I'm going to wait for it to get to that vocal arrangement part because it is beautiful. I might skip forward.
Know that it's hard out here. Know that it's tough out here. You know we need love.
We've listened to it so much, I know the harmonies. Oh, it just dropped today? Okay, well then that's fair. Congrats on the release. So this just dropped. This just came out today. It's called The Island. We have listened to it on stream before. The pre-release. This is Tova. So you can find Tova by going to follow him at Tova Makes Music. He's also in the Discord, so you can tap in the Discord too if you're not in there. Tova Makes Music. If you are a subscriber on Twitch as well, there is a subscribers only channel on Discord, so make sure you connect your Twitch and your Discord so you can get in that channel. And then you can ask me any questions you want about the music industry. I preview music in there. It's cool. I just talk to you guys a little bit more one-on-one if you need it. Some things in that Toronto water, I swear, so much talent there. That's a fact. Alright, I'm gonna skip forward a little bit just because to this part. Because these vocal arrangements here in this back half of the song are so lush. Beautiful. That's Island by Tova Makes Music. It just dropped today, so make sure you go check that one out. We have 6 more minutes, so I'm going to try and get through as many of these songs as I can. And I appreciate everybody. If you are here in the chat right now, I'm bumping people up for free. So if you are here, drop your artist name in the chat, and I will try and bump you up for free. Divi, you did not miss your submission. I don't think I got to it today. This is Sammy. Where do we go? And I might not get to everybody who put their name in the chat right now. I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. But if not, resubmit. I think I'm going to stream again on Thursday instead of Friday this week. And then I might do an additional stream on Saturday as well. So just make sure you follow me on socials if you haven't. Make sure you get in the Discord if you haven't for updates as well. And you'll see when I let you know. Okay? I actually really like this already, Sammy. Oh, I was not expecting.
Boy, that's like a lot that's on my plate. All that's from my brother's life is only getting eight. All that wrong ain't really doing.
Oh yes, I will be saving and sharing this one.
Like it's not another day. Scared that I'm too focused on what's gonna be my fate. Someone take the keys and please go lock it in the crate. Girl, I got the star and I'm gonna take it out of space.
I have literally not one bit of feedback about this. I love this.
I had to sit down on my pride for me to run. I I've been waiting all my life to chase the sun. Took a long look at myself.
Sometimes it is truly frustrating how he folks is so talented and undiscovered. That is, yeah, I mean, truthfully, yes. That's why I do this as well, because it's so much fun finding stuff like this and being like, why the fuck is so many 3,000 streams? It's amazing.
Where do we go?
This is beautiful. Yeah, Sammy, no, thank you. Thank you. This is like, really truthfully, like, I have one bit of feedback. This is great. We play drums. The drumming on this is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss on the drumming. Whoever did it, they already fucking got in their pocket on this one. All right, let's pull up those socials, and then we'll move on to the next song. Are you from Illinois?
Hit me if you're looking for some romance. Come on over to the west and we can go there.
This song is wonderful. The beat is crisp. I agree with all of this feedback. Like, I really don't have any single negative thing to say on this, or even like constructive thing to say about this. IL.Sammy on Instagram, illest_Sammy on Twitter, raw mint.
I've been down and out, but shit, I'm finally looking up. Read you around my light if you can make them other burn.
That's it. You want more? You're gonna have to go follow him. I'm not gonna give it all to you. I'm not. Texas. What part of Texas? Pretty great. Like, I enjoyed that a lot. June Cobain up next with Lynx Kane and Sedona. If you've never been to Sedona, I highly recommend going to Sedona. It is a magical, beautiful place. Especially if you like nature. Oh, Dallas, Maine. Hey, bro. I'll be putting all of the socials in the chat after the stream too, so if you miss anybody, don't worry. Go into the Discord and you will be able to find the socials. This is June Cobain. This vibe is very much in the taste of like what I like to listen to. But this intro is a bit long with this vocal part.
Smoke, safe haven, steady pacing.
This one's maybe a bit too slow for me, if I'm being honest. I like the vibe a lot, but I really got to be in a very specific mood to listen to this. You know what I mean?
Back to back, but no practice. Practically passing through, we been past shit.
I think when I was like in college, probably like 18 years old, while I was sitting in my room of my first house that wasn't campus, this is definitely what I would have been listening to. Right now, at 7:58 p.m. on a Monday, it is a bit slow for me. But what I will say is I really enjoy the vibe as a whole. I just think right now I'm too sleepy. Reminds me of Black Odyssey. Definitely. It definitely sits in that realm, for sure. June 8th on Instagram, if you're rocking with it. I think it's also June 8th on Twitter as well. Here, I'll pull it up real quick. June 8th. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. I just think it was a bit slow for me right now. June 8th on Twitter as well. Again, I don't think I've heard anything that I'm not impressed by. Dat Lona, can you do me a favor really quickly and submit a link that is not an Apple Music link just so I can open it? Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to open it. But I fuck with June. I will say just overall, very consistent in the type of music that you send in and the music that you it's all cohesive, so it makes sense. It's not some like random shit from all over the place, and that I do really appreciate. So keep going. I love your beat choices too.
Can't seem to shake the
this
feeling.
Is Chess by Jay Cinema.
Day and night, I be staring at the ceiling, looking for wisdom. I'm a victim of trauma, did dirt. I suppose I got
vocal
some
recording could be a little bit cleaner. That
be vivid. Close my eyes, it hits my spirit.
Definitely getting some of that room tone around you, some of that room reverb.
Balling up my fist,
which is a bit much.
Crib, searching for my pride, but it's lost in the river, along with some tears that
Jordan,
I shed.
I hope you have a great dinner. Let's catch up soon.
I be in my bed trying to clear my head. Got a lot of mess.
We'll see you soon, man. Have a great rest of your night.
But it's in me deep. I can't even sleep.
At Jay Cinema on Twitter. _Jay Cinema on Instagram.
This life. My brother's just like me. We all gotta fight. My sister's just like us. We share the same.
I feel like this would go hard, like in the live setting. Like if I see this kind of stuff live on stage, I feel like it does have a different vibe than like listening to it just in my own time. So that is maybe one thing that I would say is like I do really love alt hip hop and everything, especially right now too. I think there's like a really, really interesting sample based sound that a lot of people. Oh, I should do a Twitch tape. I want to do a Twitch tape. Me and Jordan actually talked about doing a Twitch tape. It's definitely in the plans. I gotta get married. After I get married, it's definitely in the list of things that I want to do for the community is do a project. So we're gonna see what happens with that. I love the idea of doing it though, honestly. I've been thinking about it ever since it started to grow. Shit. Dat Lona. This is fucking cool. I will say some of that delay is maybe a bit aggressive. It just lasts for so long, so it muddies up some of the other vocals, like as they come in. But I like the vibe you're creating here. I think the sound is great for your voice. I would just bring that delay down a tiny bit, because it does just kind of like make it a bit messy. Maybe you could EQ it down a little bit too. It's just a bit harsh on the ear. That's it though. I don't have any other feedback at all. Like my biggest thing is truthfully just that that delay is like a bit aggressive in the ear, and you know it's like the subconscious stuff that people don't even really think about. Put the reverb in a bus. Yeah, I always say if you can put the reverb or the delay in a bus, you can control the volume separately of your main vocal chain. It'll just give you more control over how it sounds in the final thing. But definitely shave off some low end too. Mixing clean, dry vocals with that out of nowhere, I feel like would be so satisfying. Yeah, also some automation to bring that in and out. I feel like bringing it in and out will kind of give you more of that. It'll change the vibe. It'll just make it feel like more of a surprise, more of like ear candy as opposed to something that's there constantly throughout. Shane Arnold, Fly. This is the last one tonight, guys. I do have to go. But we are going to go raid somebody after this. Stick around. I'm going to take you to another artist, another Twitch reviewer who can maybe review music. Maybe tonight, maybe not tonight, but another community where you should be as well. Shane Arnold, you have a very Tyler the Creator kind of flow / voice about you, and I fuck with it. Tracks with the slash, they change your names, I do the dash. This is a very Odd Future-esque music right here. You puffing with the cash is volume 1 fantastic. Alright, A-Mag, I'll play a song. Because you're here in the chat. If I spin it, then and I need a song to play us out while I go find someone to raid, so I'll play a song after this. So I had to on God. Shane Arnold _ on Instagram though. I kinda really fuck with this a lot. Super Earl sweatshirt, Tyler the Creator kind of vibes. Definitely some early Odd Future vibes, even in the production style. And I very recently decided that I am a huge Odd Future fan and didn't realize how big of an Odd Future fan I had actually been over the last 15 years, 10 years. So definitely the Earl sweatshirt vibes, and I really do actually like that a lot. So great job. Okay. Can't pull up the Spotify, unfortunately. So we're going to play this one from SoundCloud for now. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Stop hitting with the ads. Okay, this is A-Mag Shadow. We're gonna go find someone to raid after this. Odd Future Alchemist vibes. That's a solid shout. Alright, let us know what you think in the chat. I'm gonna find someone for us to raid. And again, thank you for everyone for being here. Everyone who submitted, everybody who subscribed, all the new followers. It's so nice to have you in the community. You guys really put a big smile on my face. So Thanks for giving me purpose. Now I'm haunted by a shadow. That's dark, but thanks. No, for real. Like, thank you guys. When it broke my heart and now I'm haunted by a shadow. She told me, boy, you a asshole. I can't lie, I fucking love music like this. Nah, thank you so much. I truthfully appreciate all of you. I couldn't do any of this without any of you, so I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. Thank you for caring about this music. Thank you for following other artists and supporting them. You don't have to do that, and it really makes a difference and it matters. So thank you. I'm a cowboy, ready on my saddle, but she keeps me roped in with a lasso. Who needs the viewers tonight? Oh, I love Nothing Nowhere, but he doesn't need it. I'm not even sure. Never trust a pretty smile. Well, at least that's what I heard. Okay, lesson learned. Let's go rate DJ Stat. I already like DJ Stat. He has a great stream and a great community. He does music feedback as well. He's also a producer. Thank you, man. I actually do feel better. This stream is really like, I say this every time, but these streams really do put a big smile on my face. It's amazing getting connected with you guys in this way, because sometimes this music shit can really just beat me down. So it's nice to connect with people who not necessarily still love this, because I still love this, but I do very much appreciate you guys being here and sharing with me, you know? So thank you. Alright, we're gonna go rate DJ Stat. Again, I'm back. Keep an eye out on my Discord, on my social for when I'm back. I think I'm gonna do Thursday night and then Saturday, and then not do this Friday or the next Friday. So just keep an eye out, socials, Discord for the schedule. And I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thank you again. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy yourself. See you soon. Oh, and make sure you check the Discord for the socials. I missed these ones from AMAC. So if you want to drop them in the chat for us, AMAC, go ahead. My bad. Whoops. I tried to bounce too early. Put your socials in the chat for us. I'll drop them in the Discord after this. I appreciate you guys.
Papa John's is back.
Papa John's is back, apparently, but I don't know if I believe that. Fuck Papa John. That guy's a piece of shit. All right, guys. We're going to go hit this raid. I'll see you soon. Come on this raid with us. I see 17 of you coming. Where are the other 4? Let's go. All right, peace. Have a good night. Have a good week. I'll see you on Thursday.
Something's always causing stress, feeling like a disappointment. Just wait on someone's chest, and no one seems impressed. I don't wanna be depressed, and I'm fighting for